Welcome students to this third and final lecture session of consumer behavior. In this lecture we will discuss the levels of consumer and the consumer buying process with simple and easy examples. The level of consumer decision making depends upon various buying situations. The situation may vary from buying a house or a car to buying a pen or a magazine. The risk and the money required is also different in both the cases. So based on these type of situations, we can divide the levels of consumer decision making into four basic types. The first one is complex buying behavior. So this situation occurs when a consumer makes full use of the complete decision making or the buying process, and he spends considerable time in gathering the information, the alternatives, both what to buy and where to buy before reaching the final purchase decision. So in this category, the expensive or the complex items with which the person has a little or no experience are covered. The perceived risk is also high in this case. For example, when you buy a house or a new car or any other expensive items, you go through a complex buying process in order to minimize the risk associated with it. Second is dissonance reducing buying behavior. So this situation occurs when a consumer uses each step in the purchase process but does not spend a great deal of time on each of them. So it requires less time than extended decision making, since the person typically has some experience with both what and the where of the purchase, where he want to buy that particular product. So in this category, the items that have been purchased before but not regularly, and risk is also moderate, and the consumer will spend some, or we can say little, time in shopping. For example, when a consumer want to buy a second hand car or want to buy clothes, or he want to visit some place for vacations, or want to buy some gifts, so he goes through this dissonance reducing buying behavior. Then the third comes the habitual buying behavior. So this situation takes place when the consumer buys out of habit or skips steps in the purchase process. So the customer want to spend little or no time on shopping, and the same brands are usually repurchased, often from the same retail shops. In this category, items are brought, we can say, regularly, and they have little risk because of consumer experience. And the key step for this type of decision making is problem awareness. For example, when a customer want to buy the groceries, the newspapers, extra fall in this kind of category. So we can say that in this case, the consumer has routine buying behavior, and the consumer is brand loyal. The fourth type is variety seeking buying behavior. So some buying situations are characterized by low involvement but significant brand differences. Here consumers often do a lot of brand switching, means consumer changes brand loyalties. Suppose any new product with additional features is introduced and aggressive marketing is done. So in this case, the brand switching occurs, and the consumer, in order to seek more variety, will definitely go for that particular brand. Let's now discuss the consumer buying process or the consumer decision making process. So based on the type of purchases, the risk involved or the money involved, the consumer goes through these 5 steps to make a purchase decision. The time spent on each step mainly depends upon the product the consumer wants to buy. So the first step in this 5-step model is the problem recognition. The buying process starts when the buyer recognizes a problem or need to buy a particular product. The need can be triggered by any kind of internal stimuli or demand, and marketers need to identify the circumstances that trigger a particular need by gathering information from the consumers. So marketers can identify the most frequent stimuli that spark an interest in a specific product category. They can then develop marketing strategies based on that kind of stimuli. So after this first step, second step is information search. So in order to solve his problem, the consumer will be inclined to search for more and more information related to a particular product that he wants to buy. The consumer enters into an active information search, looking for some materials on internet related to that product. He will discuss with his friends, families, and visit the nearby stores to gather maximum information about the product he want to buy. So we can say that he will gather the maximum available information regarding that product, which will help in solving his problem. Now the third stage is evaluation of alternative. Once the consumer has gathered all the information from all the available resources regarding the product he wants to buy, then he evaluates the choices available to him. At this stage, the alternatives available are evaluated on the basis of product features, on the basis of requirement of a consumer, the usage of the product, the cost, and the post-purchase services which are offered by the different companies. Then finally, after evaluation of all the alternatives, the consumer buys the best product according to his needs and demands. Now next and the final step is the post-purchase behavior. So after purchasing of a product, the consumer will experience some level of satisfaction or dissatisfaction. If the product performance is as per the expectations of the consumer, then it will lead to satisfaction, whereas low performance levels of product will lead to consumer dissatisfaction. So these are the 5 stages of consumer decision making process. Now let me make this consumer buying process more clear by taking this example of each step. Now let's take an example that a person named Sam got married. So his family got extended. He now wants to switch from bike to car. So problem of Sam is that he wants to buy a car. This is the first step of buying process. In the second step, Sam will gather information about various cars available in the market. He will search on net, discuss with his friends, families, and will visit various car dealers like Maruti, Hyundai, Toyota, etc. And then comes the third step. So after getting all the data about the various brands like Maruti, Hyundai, Toyota, Sam will compare these cars. He will evaluate them based on his needs, the amount he wants to spend, and some other features. Then finally, Sam will choose the best car that suits his requirements from the available alternatives. And finally, if the working or the performance of the car is good, Sam will be a satisfied customer. And otherwise, if the performance of the car or the post purchase services given by a car company are not as per consumer expectations, then Sam will definitely switch to some other brand. So we conclude that Sam went through all the stages of consumer buying process. I think after this example, the consumer buying process or consumer decision making process is very much clear to you. So this was all in consumer buying process. With this, we have completed 3 lectures regarding consumer behavior. Sometimes it is also referred to as a 5-step consumer buying model. So these are the questions for you to attempt. Feedback your queries on the email given below. Thank you.